Hey there friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. So if you were with us last week on last week's video, it's actually still today. We're at the ranch. We've got the new campsite cleared out here with Pablo and Mikey. We've got a quick review for you guys. The Dalmore 12-year. And Pablo, you bought this one.
Yes.
Tell us why you bought it.
Well, I bought it, I think it was a couple of years ago, and I said, you know what, if ever that opportunity comes up that we, for some reason or other, shoot $2 in the same day, we're going to open this bottle and try it out. And honestly, the only reason why I got it at first, would attract me to it, was that stag.
That logo.
The stag, yeah.
that's a nice looking bottle,
yeah,
actually.
Of course, what we have here in Texas is not monsters like these.
Not in this part of Texas, at least.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we're going to get started on this. We're going to give you those noses, those initial impressions. But I want to talk about our hunt real quick as well, right?
Okay,
so I know I can talk about my hunt, but instead of doing that, you guys can actually watch mine. Just click right here on this video to take you back to the hunt. Mine's recorded from beginning to end, but we didn't get to record Pablo's.
Yeah.
We just got the recovery, so you can talk about that. But let's jump into this first, because I'm sure that's why they clicked on this this video. They saw that thumbnail. So what do you think?
Yeah, let's jump into it.
I'm gonna let you do the honors because you bought that. By the way, check that cutting board. Pablo bought his cutting board. We are barbecuing, not on this fire, but on another fire back there, which, by the way, don't forget to turn the meat, Mikey. So
we got Mikey here, by the way, with us.
The buck that you harvested is on the pit right now.
Yeah, we got a back strap on there.
We got the back straps. We got a little sausage, a few pieces of potato, or a few potatoes there as well. So, by the way, it's nice and cool tonight. That's why we lit up a fire. It's probably about low 50s right now. It's supposed to hit the mid to upper 40s. So it's gonna be a nice evening. Oh, look at that.
I'll let you pour, my brother.
All right, I'll do it.
Please.
The backstrap is done.
Backstrap's done. All right, we got to make this a quick review because I want to get to that backstrap too. So nice, very nice. So let's start out with the color. Oh man, this is dark. You know,
well, it's dark because it's a 12-year.
Yeah,
it is a 12-year. So they've been sitting basically.
Most Scotch that I look at is on the lighter side, but this has got almost a cherry color. Like, you know, of course we're looking at this at night with kind of a yellow light.
And I can smell the cherry on it.
I was about to say, it smells fruity. It is a cherry. It is a very strong cherry.
Cherry forward, yeah, most definite.
Got the smoke on it. Not super peaty, but it's like just a smoke.
It's
a nice
soft.
smoke.
Yeah,
of course,
nice.
that smoke's probably not helping much,
but I do smell the frosting from a cake on it.
I smell sweetness.
But I don't know why I smell that frosting. That
kind of like a buttercream almost. But the smoke is very light on this. I like that because sometimes some of these stronger scotches that are very smoky, very peaty, I'm not too crazy about them. But this one's nice. So let's go in for that first sip. Man, that is easy to drink. That's a 43 proof, by the way. So that would be a 43%, 86 proof.
Wow.
Man, that has a lot of flavor. Easy to drink.
Yeah, it does. But it's not overwhelming. Yeah.
The first thing that I got,
the smoke is not overwhelming at all. This is just right on. I hate this. I like it.
I don't get the smoke a lot. I get more fruit, like a fruity flavor.
I do taste the fruit up front, but then it does get lost.
Let me go for a second real quick, and I want to hear about your hunt. There's the smoke. Little bit. It's not a peat smoke though. More like a barbecue smoke. Maybe because I'm craving barbecue. A little bit of black pepper on that there at the end, on the back end of my tongue. I'm trying to figure it out. It has a lot of flavors, but I'm not pulling out individual flavors other than the two I've called out so far. But it is on the sweet side, surprisingly, for a Scotch.
I do taste a little bit also like the sweetness of like a cherry cough medicine.
So like a medicinal cherry.
Yes, but a sweet.
Yeah.
It's not bitter. It's not.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that's that fruitiness, I guess I was talking about, but you're getting kind of a medicine taste. Maybe because you were taking medicine last week. I don't know.
It could be. I had COVID last week.
But yeah, so he's clear, by the way. I was like, are you sure? I'm
Yes.
not going camping with you if you're still sick. So I tell you what, so this is from Scotland. It's Scotch, obviously. Remind me, Mikey, you looked it up for us. It's
Alness.
Alness, Scotland.
Don't quote me, but the way it came out is Alness.
Alness. So he looked it up. I was like, how do you say
We're
that?
pronouncing it right.
I don't want to massacre it, so we probably massacred it anyway. But Alness, Scotland. Your hunt. Tell me about that night.
That night itself, we got there, I guess a little before midnight.
Yeah.
So we got ready, of course, and we were so excited to go hunting. We didn't even record that on the drive itself.
Yeah.
Remember?
That's right.
So I think it got recorded a little bit when I'm cleaning up and getting ready to get up there. And other than that, that was it.
We sleep in the blinds, by the way, when we do that, because we like to show up, sleep in the blinds. That way we don't make noise in the morning. So you wake up shortly before my shot goes off. So you hear my shot.
Yeah, usually no matter where I'm at, usually 6 a.m. the latest, I'm up and going. So I'm up and seeing what's out there, and there's some animals out there. There's a couple of youngins, a couple of young bucks, and they're like, okay, 2, 3 years old, 6-pointers. Nice looking bucks, but of course, they're too young, and we're like, no, it's not. It's let them grow up and have their thing, do their thing on there. But anyways, there was one in particular that both of us were looking at. We had named 45 because he had 4 on one side and 5 on the other. He was a 9-point buck. We were already set, when he comes out, that's the one we want to harvest for sure. And I'm patiently waiting. I'm looking at bucks and here and there, and and I know they're little bucks, and I'm waiting for them to stumble, because usually when 45 comes out, the rest of the bucks like, better move out of the way because big guy's coming out. Well, in this case, I hear your shot, and that's when I text you. Was that you?
Was that you? I'm like, yep, got him.
He said, 45 down, 45's down. I said, great, awesome. Yeah, and of course he's telling me, well, we need to probably, find them. We need to wait a little bit, because we were certain how good the placement of the shot was. So we ended up going back, and like I said, okay, let's just wait a little bit. Well, I think maybe about not even 10 minutes later, and the little bucks kind of spooked, and I look up, and there's an 8-pointer who comes out. Like, wait a minute,
that we've never seen before.
I had never seen here before. Now, this is a low fence ranch, and we feed year round, and we take care of whatever animal comes out here. We'll take care of it, honestly, and I don't care what, But this, even though he was a good, maybe 4 years old, young 8, he was big. He was a big boy. Okay, he was as big as 45, as you can see in the pictures and the video on there. But for being a younger buck. And I decided to harvest him. I said, you know what? I haven't seen him yet. So I put my crosshairs on him, and almost instant death. That's the one that we found, like, 20 yards maximum.
So from that point on, of course, I show up and we start recording the tracking.
Yes.
Right? And man, that was an awesome shot, basically.
Yeah, that was a heart shot.
Perfect. Yeah, so he did get that shot on video, but yeah, the shot was placed so perfectly that it was pretty graphic that, yeah, we're not going to share that part of the video. But you guys can see the blood trail if you want to go check it out, like I say. And 20 yards tops, maybe 15 yards, and he was down. Easy harvest. I knew mine was taking a while to expire. Because he did run. I knew it was a lung shot, but I didn't know exactly how good a lung shot at that point.
Yeah.
And I got down, I walked over to the feeder, and I could hear him grunting in the brush. And I think he ended up, maybe when I got there, I kind of pushed him, because he wasn't where I heard him. He was probably another 40 yards down. So I'm glad that I didn't push in. But I tell you what, man, I appreciate you sharing that. And you said something there that I thought was funny. You said we brought him back. Well, we brought him back.
Oh yeah.
He's on the pit. We're having some of. I was gonna say a name, but we don't have a name. So.
Yeah, we didn't have a name for it.
But I tell you, I'm gonna go back into this. I cheated and had some before you.
Nice.
I'm getting more of that smoke now.
The peat, I can smell a little bit of the peat smoke, but it's not overpowering. I've had other Scotch that peat is right on your face, and this one's smooth.
So I kept it on the front of my tongue this time a little bit. Took it out, and I got like a licorice, but a sweet licorice, not like a really dark black licorice, just kind of a licorice flavor hint to it.
Now that you say licorice, I can taste it also, but it's the same. I think it's the same note that I'm looking at now.
So I tell you what, I think we're gonna wrap it up right here and get over to that unnamed buck, because I'm getting hungry. And Mikey's not drinking tonight, so he's kind of our DD in case the coyotes come out. So it's not a DD. What would you call a designated shooter?
DS?
A DS.
I don't know.
We're drinking, don't have our firearms with us. He's got his sidearm, so he's going to be our designated shooter tonight, just in case the coyotes or something come out. Because man, there was a lot of coyotes out a while ago. Didn't get them on camera, but I'd say it was a good pack of 10, maybe. And a lot of
you can hear pups on them.
Could be multiple.
So I appreciate you guys coming by. We'll see you next time when we're back at the ranch. Cheers.
Cheers.